reaching out for our phones to check out what's on our Facebook feed or to catch up on our WhatsApp text. This is conditioning something. It impacts on the soul. Don't think it doesn't have an impact, because it's a form of wird. It's a form of, it has a spiritual impact. So what we need to do is we need to be conscious of this, be aware of this, and make sure that we also, in amongst the kind of, the hustle and bustle of our daily lives, we have time which we allocate purely for Allah. Even if it's 5 minutes, even if it's 10 minutes, never underestimate a moment spent with Allah. It's everything, and really that's what it should all culminate towards. It's about being present with Allah. That's why we do the things we do. That's why we do good deeds. It's not just about being a good person. It's about earning the divine pleasure and ultimately entering into presence with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, feeling His closeness. Because if you're not present with someone, how can you love them? How can you understand them? How can you know them? If you're constantly distracted from the person you're sat in front, and this is the interesting thing, we see this expressed even within our human conversations now. We no longer look each other in the eye, or we never have this kind of exchange. We're constantly reaching over to the phone, and this severs something within our humanity. It disjoints something within our souls, and it impacts upon our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the practical suggestion, which is one of the things which is recommended by my teachers, is that you allocate 5 to 10 minutes. Preferably if you're able to be completely alone, if you have a room in your house. It's good at night, because typically it's nice and quiet, it's peaceful. Night's always a spiritual time. If you could burn some incense or wear some nice fragrance, all these kind of things are extras. The point being is you have this 10 minutes which you allocate, and you sit and you say, Allah, this is my time for you. Because in any relationship, you need to have quality time. Allah, this is my quality time with you. Now, what happens with this? If it's done consistently, you can start off by doing some dhikr, which is general, maybe salutations upon the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, salat ala nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and then just sit and allow your mind to detox, allow your mind to de-stress, and just be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, this is a process which takes time, but similarly, we've not gotten ourselves into these issues overnight. We're not going to be able to get ourselves out overnight. But if we're consistent over this, over a period of a week or two, you'll start to see a change. And the beauty of this, the state, the hal which you're able to accumulate and acquire, which is given to Allah, by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in these moments of solace and solitude with Him, you'll be able to draw upon in making decisions. If you're in a board meeting, if you're on the way to work, this is an important family decision you have to make, because you will have acquainted your soul by being able to tap into this spiritual zone, if you like, this domain, and draw from this meded, this spiritual meded, and this will impact one's daily life. So it's very simple. 5 to 10 minutes a day, this practical advice, if we implement it, we'll see vast changes and transformation, inshallah.
SubhanAllah. But 5 to 10 minutes out of 24 hours.
Sure. I mean, the people of Allah, the difficult thing for them is to be away from Allah. So their 5 to 10 minutes is to be with the creation, and the rest is with Allah. But for us, it's everything in its right time. We should never overburden ourselves. And the greatest of acts are those which are frequent and consistent, even if they're small. Because if something's done for the sake of Allah and it's accepted by Allah, then there's nothing small about it whatsoever. This is vast. It's a great thing.
And we don't know when is the rahmat of Allah will come to us.
Absolutely.
But we try our best, inshallah. So in these 5 to 10 minutes, CD, we tell everything to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Absolutely. And I think this is one of the things, like our dear brother, regarding his question also, to expound upon that. It's very important we learn the du'as which are recorded in the Quran and from the Sunnah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, because they teach us an etiquette and how to approach Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Nevertheless, from the general impetus of the Quran and the Hadith, we also need to have this portion of our prayer which is munajat, this communion, where we're just telling Allah the way we would do it. If it's Bahasa Malay, if it's English or whatever it may be, keeping it real with Allah. Allah, I'm finding it difficult. Allah, I'm stressed. Allah, I don't know the way out, but I know you're the answer. To all of my problems, you are the answer. Not that I'm waiting for the answer from you. You are the answer. Me being with you is the answer.